we're going to go over just how to remove basic scratches, dents, dings, and little objects inside of Lightroom, and then we're going to jump into Photoshop and just show you some basic stuff in there. I'm going to try and not overcomplicate this, so let's just start over here on the right side inside of Lightroom where you would see the eraser tool. Now, I wouldn't worry about these two functions. You would probably just stick to this remove. If you have faster computer, faster internet, you may be able to do like the heal tool. Just a real quick, we're not going to focus on it, but you just click and drag and it makes a good little removal. But for things that are bigger or that you don't want to deal with, you can come over here and click this and then select out what you don't want. It's going to turn that pink, which means it's ready to remove, but we want to do more things, so we're going to keep selecting here. And just keep going on some of these little dots, dings, scratches, and things you may not want in your photo. And then you can paint these in. And then all we're going to do is click the remove button, and it's going to take all of these things away. Now, this series is basically just going to be answering questions that I see in my groups. And then I'm going to come in here. I'm probably going to either use my own images or prompt in something from AI if I don't have it. Sometimes I may be editing images from people directly. That'll be where I give them credit or let them know or let you know that I'm editing somebody else's images. And this is the question that they had, if they're okay with that. If you want me to answer your questions or edit your images, just let me know in the comments that you have something, or go into Facebook and find me in any of the groups, and we will edit everything and figure out what's best for your application. Now, this takes a little bit of time, as you can tell, but it's going to work the best and have the best result. It's at 84%, 88%. See, it's going pretty quick. So let's go ahead and jump into it. This is the final result. It looks really nice. If you wanted to remove more, you can, or if you wanted to leave some of the scratches, you could. We've jumped into Photoshop, and let's take a look at the same functions over here to the left. If you have a quicker computer, this actually has two different ways that you could remove it even faster. If it's on this type of setup where you have just textures and things going, so you can just click and drag and remove the little textures from it. This is what it was like pre-AI, but we have AI now, so if you wanted to do everything inside of here, you can just click and drag, but it uses its best to its ability. The thing is, you could circle larger areas and remove everything all at once, because it's computing a much more larger space. So if we were to do this whole area right here, see what it would do with that, and get back to you in just a second. As you can tell, it does a very good job, even when you select a larger area like that. This is the basic functions of removing things inside of Lightroom and inside of Photoshop. So if you have some kind of distraction that you wanted to take away, just zap it out of there with the little pink highlighter tool that I just showed you in either program. But if you have any questions or comments, if you want me to edit your photo, leave it all in the comments down below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.